This ancient medieval church stands on a secluded grassy mound surrounded by mature trees on the edge of a steep river valley between the towns of Rhynie and Lumsden in Aberdeenshire. It dates back to the 13th century and is surrounded by a small graveyard. There is a more recent extension to the cemetery adjacent to the church. The church was dedicated to St Mary, the Blessed Virgin, and was built in the early 13th century. It's first noted in local records from the 1230s. Aligned east-west, the church was built using granite rocks in a rectangular shape. Sandstone was used for the window and door surrounds, and for most of the carved stonemasonry. The church was extensively altered in the 17th century, when larger windows were installed. Only one of the original lancet windows remains, but even this was bricked over during the alterations. Going through this arched doorway, it's noticeable that it has been reduced in height at some point. This may have been during the alterations in the 17th century. These socket holes suggest that there may have been a gallery at this end of the church. In the north wall, the striking original sacrament house, which contained the consecrated host, can still be seen. The rectangular niche is set above a carved pyx, the foot of a sacred vessel or container. It is flanked on both sides with panelled buttresses and a pyramidal roof on which is a crucifix with a skull at its base. The pyramidal roof has a Latin inscription which is thought to translate as, "This is the body of our Lord Jesus Christ of the Virgin Mary." In around 1513, this church became part of the prebend of the King's College Chapel in Aberdeen. It's thought that this sacrament house was installed at this time. There are two family shields nearby, and it's thought that the sacrament house may have been installed at the request of these families. The one shield, which is dated 1557, bears the Gordon arms and the motto, "Hope in God." The other shield, which bears the initials VGCC, has the inscription, "Grace my guide." The original piscina can still be seen here in the south wall. Although the church has been ruinous for 200 years, We were very pleased to see a perspex cover protecting this remarkable example of medieval stonemasonry from the elements. This is the south door. It is beautifully detailed and is one of St Mary's original medieval features. It has a rounded arch with moulded inner jambs and an ornate hood mould, which is supported by carved columns. The hood mould features roll moulding and has a dog-toothed outer section. There is a graveyard in which lie the remains of local men who fought and died in both world wars, as well as the graves of local parishioners. The church remained in use until 1810, when it was replaced by another one built nearby, which we visited in 2022. I'll pop a link to that video at the end of this one.